My father was a real stickler for drink, and he would insist on never having more than one glass of brandy before dinner, and I'm exactly the same. And it's, I must say, I never have more than one before dinner. On the subject of drinks, Benjamin Franklin invented this wonderful glass harmonica, and you can make one yourself using a few wine glasses. These are ordinary wine glasses, you don't need to use anything special. And you can even play with a bit of practice. I've been practicing. With a little bit of practice, you can actually play a tune on these glasses. I've tuned these diatonically. That's like the white notes on the piano, and they go. You can hear. So there's a scale there, and as I say, with a bit of practice, you can play a tune. I'm going to play a tune for you now. It's a famous tune. It's lovely and copyright free. It's Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and I hope you'll recognise it. Here we go. Now, thank you very much for bringing along some knives and forks and spoons and things from your own personal collection. These come from home?
Pleasure, yes, of course, yeah.
Home?
Family silver.
Family silver, good. And I've been nowhere near these all day, so I'm sure you'll attest to that. You remember in the 70s there was a guy who used to bend forks and spoons and things on the television. He claimed he was doing it with paranormal powers, and that always seemed like a bit of a waste to me, paranormal energy, because you can bend these things using exactly the same skills, pedestrian ordinary skills that we all have. And I'm going to do something now. In fact, I'm going to use a spoon. He used to use spoons all the time. There's a particular thing about spoons. I'll use this little one here because smaller ones are easier to bend than larger ones, as you might imagine. And we haven't got much time. It's an ordinary spoon from your collection.
Yes.
What I'm going to do is, you'll notice at all times I'm holding the spoon with great lightness. I'm not going to force it or push it very hard. I'm just going to hold it very lightly. If you just like to grab hold of the other end again very lightly,
yes.
I'm just going to rub the spoon here. And you come here often?
Just bringing back some distant memories.
Already I can feel, he would spend ages building the whole thing up, but you don't need to do that. If you're having a paranormal spoon bending evening, you just invite your friends round and you can take your time about it. But I'm going to, as you can see already, we're starting to get a little bit of a wobble there. You can see that. That's very paranormal looking. I'm sure you'll agree. Very interesting. Just give this a bit more of a wobble. Now, just let go for a second. It's really starting to. It's almost like elastic, like elastic, you know. Sort of. I can. It's really. Oh, now look at that. That's really. Woo. It's all this. I can feel it. It's almost going. It's going to fall off in a second. I can feel it. Whoa!
Oh no, my spoon.
If you feel it, it's not even hot.
No, it isn't.
No. Now, of course, I could show you now how to do that. I will if you like. What you do is, in fact, you take, say we're using a spoon, you take the spoon, and it's very dull and boring explanation, but this is how it's done. You bend it backwards and forwards rapidly between your fingers until it's just a little dent. Just a little dent. You can't really see it very clearly, but it's there, and things just held together. And it's all hokum and ball from there. It's a big build up, and it all looks great. Well, what about about you, but when I was a boy, I loved magic. I wanted to be a magician, but I really couldn't afford those huge cabinets, and I couldn't afford the woman in the Lurex bathing costume either.
I can afford the sword.
So I started doing tricks with matches, and you can, if you're a boy, you do spend 10 minutes, the whole 10-minute routine using just a box of matches, and I'll show you one or two of the things that you can do. The first little thing I'm going to show you concerns the Natchez Indians of Mississippi, and I've called this trick the Natchez Matches. They were sophisticated people, the Natchez Indians, and they used to use beautiful hickory bows. Let me show you. They looked a bit like this. And what they use these hickory bows for is firing flaming arrows into enemy villages. And I'm going to show you how it worked. I'm simply going to light the bow, just as they did. Watch out, because it's a rather unpredictable trajectory, this. So stand by. That's particularly good it's particularly good if you've got oil-soaked rags on the floor. Women love that one. They leap back in great alarm. Well, you know, I was in the bar earlier on, just down the road from here, and very busy in there, full of canoodling couples, young love, and ladies drooling over their boyfriends. Also, I understand it's a terrible place for ladies having their handbags and purses snatched. And they've recommended that all the ladies should put their foot through the strap of their purse while they're in the bar, and while they're canoodling with their handsome boyfriends. Anyway, I was in there earlier on, and there was a gentleman standing there, the way they do, and looking very handsome and everything. And this is the gentleman, and there was a lady there also, and she had with her a purse. Have you got a ring I could borrow?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now this ring is going to stand for the strap of the lady's purse. I'm just going to put it on here. What she did was she leant against Loverboy, like they do. That's disgusting. And there's some more matches to this. I can't use that box now. And little did they know that they were being eyed and watched by one of the expert purse snatchers in there, and he knew that what would happen was that once she gave Loverboy a great big steamy kiss, a very, very hot one, he knew what would happen would be the following. Now let's hope the focus hasn't gone on the camera. She lifted her leg, he made off with her purse. Thank you very much.